While Congress grapples over the next round of stimulus, millions of taxpayers are still waiting for their first checks.
Joining us tonight is Brian Levy. He is a financial commentator and founder of BML Wealth Management. Welcome, Brian.
Thank you.
What are some of the reasons that people are still waiting to get their first stimulus payment, and what should they do?
Well, so to put it in context, 13 million Californians have received their payments for a total of about $22 billion. But at a time like this, it's just not enough. So what's happening is the lower income earners are getting their checks first, and then the higher income earners down the road are going to receive theirs as long as they're under the income threshold. But the two big reasons why you may not have gotten it, number one, the IRS may just not have your bank account information. Or number two, you're not a person that files a tax return. The easiest way to rectify that is to go on the IRS website, and they have two tools. One of them is a non-filer tool. So if you don't file, you can give them your information. And the other one is a Get My Payment tool, which you could submit your bank information for direct deposit, but you can also check your status of your payments.
So, Brian, as you likely know, the HEROES Act just passed in the House of Representatives, though it's unlikely to even be taken up by the Republican-controlled Senate. The question here, what's the likelihood of people receiving some sort of stimulus in the second round?
Well, right, Mike, as you mentioned, I mean, I don't see it passing the Senate in its current form. But I do think there's a good likelihood that we're going to see an extension of benefits of what we already saw in the CARES Act. And in the current form of the bill, it has additional stimulus checks of $1,200 per person, but also $1,200 per dependent up to 3 dependents. So a family of 5 could technically receive up to $6,000. So, but all in all, I definitely believe with everything going on, we're going to see something pass. It's just not going to look exactly like it does today.
Well, scammers are always looking to take advantage of people. What are some of the common fraud schemes that you're seeing, and what can people do to protect themselves?
Well, firstly, I want to let everybody, all the viewers know, the IRS will not call you. They won't email you, and they certainly won't text message you to your phone. So if you're getting any form of communication in that regard, know that it's not the IRS and it's probably not legitimate. The other thing that, on layman's terms, we talk about, the stimulus checks or relief checks, but the IRS refers to it as the EIP, the Economic Impact Payment. So that's how the IRS refers to it in their communication. The only communication that we're going to receive from the IRS is 15 days after they mail your check. They're going to send a letter kind of laying out how much they sent you and the reasoning for that. So that's the only communication you should look out for. Don't click on anything. Don't talk to someone on the phone, and definitely don't give them your bank account information if they ask for it.
Information, can't say it enough. Brian Levy, thanks for taking the time to be with us tonight.
Thanks for having me.